Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Adam here, also known as Ralph. Welcome back to another episode of Steins Gate Zero, episode 2. This time we're going to be talking all about Okabe and what he's been doing within the second episode of Steins Gate Zero. But if you guys do like the series, make sure that you guys leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more Steins Gate Zero content. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Let's talk about this week's Steins Gate Zero content, because there's a lot of things that I have to go through. So first off, I just want to say that if I sound a little bit different within this recording, it's because I'm a little bit sick, actually. I do apologize, and I it's nothing I could really do. It just kind of happened, but that was something. So I do apologize if I sound a little bit different. But we did get a comment from last week's episode. It was from Bruno Demin. I have a real problem pronouncing people's names. I do apologize for butchering this, but Dominke or Dominke, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, dude. But it says, I already read Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero visual novels, and about the mystery of Mayuri that you talked about, you are going to get some explanation this season, or I hope so. This adaptation is going to have more problems because this season is not as linear as the original series. I've been waiting for so long. I just hope they do it right. Keep up the videos. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. And I do apologize for if I butchered the hell out of your name. That's my apologies. I really do apologize. But yeah, no, we thank you for clearing that up. Mayuri has always been one of those characters that has always been a mystery towards me, you know what I mean? And I'd really like it if the show could actually give off the answers that I've always been looking for within the whole thing. And I'd really like that a lot if they could show it. But let's talk about episode 2. Let's talk about things that did happen, things I want to see within the next episode, things that I liked about this episode, things I didn't like that much about the episode. So let's talk about what happened. So pretty much in episode 2, it takes place immediately after episode 1. They were going to show off the prototype for Armageddon, I believe that's what it's called. But it really, they said that it has to take some time to boot up. So pretty much what the whole system is, it basically allows a person to retain all their memories and then reenact what the characters would be like within certain situations. So we actually got to see one of the characters, which is Maho now. I believe we got her name right this time. She basically had a memory version of herself that was about 4 days old that was there, but she was only limited to the knowledge that she had within those 4 days. She could only show the memories that she knew. So if they asked her about something that was going on within yesterday, or how she bumped into Okabe maybe today, she wouldn't know that. That version wouldn't understand that, or wouldn't know the information, because it doesn't have the memories capable to show off that information within the show. It doesn't have the strength to do that because the system isn't fully perfected yet. It's not 100%. And especially since they haven't really inputted that data into the show, it's definitely not going to be there, you know what I mean? So it makes sense that she's not able to do that, but she is able to do a lot of really cool things that make her AI functions absolutely just crazy to me. It's astounding to me. So this kind of reminds me of Cortana from the Halo series, if anyone's actually played that, but it's pretty much like your own personal AI, but instead of creating an AI, it's creating an AI via your own memories, if you know what I mean. So pretty much the AI was allowed to basically do things like tell people that what they were wearing, what they were doing, if they were laughing, snickering, think that it was fake, think that it was pre-recorded, think that this isn't real, you know what I mean? It's hard to do that. It can all be pre-programmed, and it's really hard to prove that an AI is really an AI, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that can set up what, or predetermine things through a video recording. It's really weird, but you can definitely see that this one wasn't like that. This one definitely was acting more towards of Maho, the character. And if I do say her name wrong, I do apologize. My bad. But like within the anime, you definitely get to see that it's definitely different. It definitely feels like the character was there, but it wasn't 100% her own character. She couldn't fully give the full-on details of things that were happening to her within the show, but she was also able to show off certain memories that she had. So if, I guess, like, let's say her plane flight was 3 days ago, but she retained her memories on the 4th day, she would have no recollection of that plane flight, so she couldn't really tell what plane she went on, what the ticket she bought, or whatever it is. So it's definitely one of those things where you see that it's really strong and really powerful, but it definitely has its own limitations. And they're only limited towards the certain individual, you know what I mean? And this is where I feel like it's going to become a huge problem, because what if the AI just gets so advanced and so smart that it just becomes its own person, you know what I mean? What if that AI stops going from this, I guess, linear path of just remembering this one person, and that AI becomes its own self-knowing, self-absorbent being? You know what I mean? It's designed right now to show off a person who could be deceased, who could be alive, or who could be in the future. Well, not really the future, but someone with memories, pretty much. It shows that person and what they could be, you know what I mean? And it's going to be really weird to have this thing, I guess, exist within this universe. It's starting to show that this AI becomes a massive problem. My only thing, though, is that I don't understand how this particular AI is going to be the sole reason as to why World War III starts. It doesn't really fully add up to me. And that's the problem that I've been having with Steins Gate, you know what I mean? Why is it that when Kurisu dies, it starts a whole world war, you know what I mean? Why is it that because she is not living anymore, this becomes this big abstract problem within the show? And it's really weird to think about all those things, because it's like one person's death, one person's change within the timeline screws up all events. And it's very interesting. So I want to know where that's going to go, what they're going to do within that direction, and how they're going to solve this problem by the end of the season. I mean, yeah, they're going to do that, obviously, and I think that's the end goal, but, like, how is Okabe going to recover from this, especially since of the situation that they put him in right now, which I should actually explain what situation he is in. So, pretty much within the seminar, he goes and meets the main scientist, the dude that's pretty much speaks English but a little bit of Japanese, and he basically tells him that you should go meet the one, you know, the real project, the whole thing, the whole reason why they created Project Amadeus, I believe it's called. I don't have my notes up on me, which I do apologize, but they're like, why is there? We should show Okabe this thing because he was really close to Kurisu, and I think that he's going to be the key to unlocking the whole thing. And pretty much what it is that they made an AI version of Kurisu, a version of her that exists within this new program type of thing. And pretty much Okabe's job is just to meet her once a day, every day, and just, you know, report on whatever they can. I believe it was not once a day, every day. I believe it was actually, they were supposed to meet twice every month, I believe. But I think Okabe is going to start getting obsessive and more possessive about that. And he's going to start, you know, developing feelings for Kurisu all over again and want to keep, you know, this thing going. This is going to be a lot more complicated than last season. Even though there is no time travel within the series, it's still going to be really complicated because Okabe is going to develop this infatuation, this love that grows really deep within this AI program, because it has the looks of Kurisu, it has the feelings of Kurisu, and definitely gives the attitude of Kurisu. Everything that Okabe absolutely loves and adores within his world. So it becomes a whole thing where it's like, how does he not, get out of the situation? How does he not become this mad, driven love scientist, I guess, you know what I mean? So it's definitely going to play a massive, crucial part. Now, I do have to remember that, what's it called? Moyaka is definitely still on her shenanigans seams from episode 1. We don't get to see her this episode, but anytime we don't see her in the episode, that definitely brings some triggers, you know what I mean? That brings some warning cues, because it's definitely going to show that this character is going to play a massive, crucial part in what's going to happen with the future of Okabe and the future of everybody here, pretty much. And whenever she's off screen, she's the most scariest, because we don't know what she's going to do when she comes back on screen. We don't know what's going to happen to Kurisu or Miori or the other characters that are within the show. It's definitely going to play a massive, pivotal part within the story, and I can't wait for her to come back. But at the same time, I'm a little bit worried on what Moyaka is going to be doing within the next couple episodes, because she's definitely going to play something huge. She's going to do something huge that is going to affect Okabe in a massive way. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about things that I liked, that I hate, that this needs to be changed. So number one, I think that Mayuri things that I liked that Mayuri caught on real quick with the fact that Okabe is definitely infatuated with something. He's definitely putting his time into something else, and it makes it a huge problem, because even when Mayuri's trying to engage Okabe into something, you know what I mean, like, or talk to him just regularly, Okabe just doesn't really seem to care about her as much. And it's definitely showing a lot more within the episodes, because last episode he kind of just had to go to this whole college thing, and Mayuri was like, oh no, don't worry about it, you're gonna be totally fine, it's okay that you have college responsibilities. It's like one of those things where it's like, damn, Okabe just doesn't have time for me anymore as much as I did before, and she's gonna definitely feel that. She's gonna feel that pain and impact, you know what I mean? Because Mayuri has always been special to Okabe, and Okabe has always been special to Mayuri. But when Okabe starts to push away from Mayuri and start being his own person or being his own character, it's gonna hurt her in some sort of way. So I'm definitely really excited to see where that story and friendship is going to go within the later episodes. Number two, I really want to know what Moyaka, the English dub gets me every time, but I want to know where her character is going to head within the later episodes, because she's definitely one of those characters who interests me a lot. She's definitely a pivotal, huge part of the show, and whatever she does off screen is going to affect the characters 10 times, if not more, when she comes back on screen. So I definitely want to see where her character is going to be at when this is fully over. And I just can't wait to see where Kurisu's AI is going to take us, because at a certain point I feel like maybe Okabe is going to be too infatuated with her, and he's going to literally want to die for this AI, you know what I mean? So it's definitely going to be something to watch, and I'm definitely really excited to see where the story will take us, where the story's going to take our characters. And honestly, I just cannot wait to see, and I hope that they answer Mayuri's questions, or my question about Mayuri, because she's always had that supernatural power that I just can't escape or give a reason as to why this is a thing. So that's what I'm really excited for. That's everything I have to say about Steins Gate, which is absolutely fun and literally awesome. Can't wait to see the other characters right now, because there's going to be a lot more characters within the show. So if you guys liked it as much as I did, make sure that you guys leave a like on the video, comment down below. Also, guys, if you guys didn't know, we had a nice fundraising charity for me to go to Anime North in Toronto, Canada, 2018, and they smashed the goal. I posted on Twitter that I did get enough money for the tickets, which is absolutely awesome. So I'd like to give a massive big shout out to the following people. Shouts out to OK Cool, Kingdom Ace, Jane2602, Master Jamelian, as well as Joey aka Psy. Absolute legends. Thank you guys so much for the bits, the donations, and everything to let me go to Anime North 2018 this year. It's absolutely going to be a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Adam here, also known as Ref. Thanks all of you who watched, and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are really excited to see this season. But yeah, without further ado, guys, it's time to go to bed. Peace out.